Good evening, Sam.
Mr. Drebin, Jane, always nice to see nice people.
Sam, play our song. Just one more time.
Of course.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the witch is
Sam,
dead. Witch,
Sam,
oh
that's enough. Play the other one, please.
Boom. That's right. He's dead. Jack OWOC got fucking fired. He's out
And
of
we
here.
did it.
He's done. We did it.
Yeah, we're responsible. We got him fired.
We single-handedly, the Big Drink Energy fan base, the community, fired him. We did it, everybody. Mission accomplished.
How does it feel? We've been talking about doing this for literal years, and it somehow came to fruition.
I thought I was excited when they got sued into oblivion, and at that point I'm like, okay, they're either gonna go bankrupt or they're gonna get bought out by someone. So I started Googling Bang Energy like once a month, maybe twice a month, like every couple weeks. And I Googled it the other day, and it was like Jack OWOC, like effective immediately, like forced to resign. I'm like, fuck, yes.
Yeah, well, the board of directors told him to get the fuck out and basically threw him out, is what my understanding was. I read some of the stuff, but I figured I'd wait to talk to you about it because you'd have all the information, so I didn't have to read.
Yeah, okay. So I kept trying to find the original press statement, and I think it is only like a little snippet. A lot of the press statement was just explaining what Bang Energy was. But hold on, here we go. Bang. I had the exact. God damn it! I had the exact quote up. But while we go through this, welcome everybody to Big Drink Energy. If you've made it to episode 23, 24, whatever this is, you know us. I'm Mike. Yeah. That's Alex. We killed Bang Energy.
We fucking did it.
We took Bang Energy, put its face on the concrete, and American history Jack OWOC.
Curb stomp that motherfucker. Let's go. You know what the best part is, too? I'm being my own Joe Rogan and my own Jamie right now, and apparently Jack OWOC has not changed his Twitter handle, even though he is now no longer Bang Energy CEO, motherfucker.
He's like stepped away. He hasn't changed anything. It's still Bang Energy CEO. His LinkedIn profile, if you Google Jack OWOC, still says like CEO and Chief Science Officer.
Yeah, he hasn't tweeted since the 5th. It looks like he got fired on, let's see, that was 5 days ago, so the 10th. So yeah, he's due for a tweet pretty soon, but so far nothing. You'd think a guy like this would just like jump on Twitter and start fucking rage tweeting, but
yeah,
that was kind of what I was hoping. That's why I looked it up, actually. I was like, I bet these rage tweets are delish.
I was so hoping that he hasn't tweeted anything in a while, so then I went to his Instagram to check it out, and they didn't have anything there either.
Is that where he's most active?
Yeah, he's way more active on Instagram than Twitter. So, do you remember last year for April Fool's Day, I turned the BDE Twitter into a Bang Energy fan page?
Sort of, yeah.
I was going to do that again this year, but Bang stopped using Twitter entirely. Their last post was, funny enough, the last time we had an episode, back in August.
Oh, jeez.
So they haven't been using it.
Yeah, it looks like Jack posted 5 days ago on Instagram, too. Still CEO, still looking like a leathery lizard. Ugh.
So, on behalf of the board of directors, we acknowledge Jack's vision in founding this leading brand and creating a world-class product in the energy drink category. As the company continues to pursue value maximization, we are grateful to Mr. Donato and the executive leadership team from their stewardship and the talented and hardworking members of the Bang Energy team for their unyielding commitment to the brand. Mr. Donato is the new interim CEO. They brought Donato on after they got sued to oblivion. I looked him up on LinkedIn. His whole job description is helping companies get out of bankruptcy or figure out their next steps. Like, they only hired him they only hired him after they got sued to oblivion.
Nice. So this was probably step one in his plan. Then was just get rid of this guy because he's too controversial, right?
Get rid of this monster.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
that means now that Jack OWOC is out, he's gone. We are officially lifting the ban on Bang. It is now safe to go back to the Bang because the Batman villain is getting no profits from this. So you can, with a clean conscience, support it.
Funny story though. Are we going back to the Bang? Because I couldn't find one.
So I am a truck driver and I deliver to grocery stores. I checked. This was my day to day. I checked 2 ShopRites, no bangs. I checked 2 Wawas, no bangs. I checked CVS, no bang. I checked 2 local gas stations that I just passed on my route today, no bang. That's 7 stores I went to, and not even birthday cake. They didn't have a single bang. None of them.
Yeah. Same. I went to 2 QTs, an Exxon, a Shell, 3 local gas stations, and a Food Lion on my way back, and none of them had bang either. So I think maybe because didn't OWOC shit on his deal with PepsiCo? Wasn't that the whole reason that things started going downhill? Was he was like, "Yo, PepsiCo can eat a dick. Get the fuck out of here."
That was the first thing. I was actually talking to I drive a truck for Pepperidge Farm. I was talking to the guy who drives the Bang truck, and Bang was being delivered by Pepsi, and then Jack OWOC fucked up that contract, and then Pepsi sued them for breach of contract.
Right.
So then they had to find local distributors. So then they started selling, I forget who it is. It's Rip It. I'm stuttering, but Rip It Energy, the 99-cent cans. They got a local distribution deal with them, at least in my area. So that was the first misstep, and then they got sued by Monster for a couple things, and then they tried to countersue Monster for copyright infringement because the Rain cans looked so similar to the Bang cans. So Bang had to take all of those off the shelf and put up a new one with a different design to distinguish themselves from Rain. And then after the lawsuit, if you look at the new cans, they don't say super creatine anymore because that's where the false advertising lawsuit came in. Turns out super creatine, not a thing. It's just bullshit.
As Eric would have said, we're gonna get cancer.
Yeah. So they had to take all of those cans out and then put up new cans that instead of saying super creatine on the top, their new slogan is fuel your dreams.
Yeah, so that was their big thing, right? Was Monster was like, hey, you guys are just using regular creatine. You can't claim that you're using something that you're not. We have the same stuff you do.
Yeah. More so than that, the biggest thing that they got sued for was Jack OWOC in one of his videos claimed that, quote, super creatine can cure, now I'm not going to say this part, but use the word, it's a derogatory word for people with mental disabilities that we're not allowed to say anymore. He said Bang could cure that word.
He hard-R'd it?
Oh, whole word. He's like, yeah, Bang can cure mental whole R word. I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? And then
clearly it didn't cure his. Holy moly.
Yeah, so that was the big thing, and then I try to find. I remember we watched that video at Carolina Shred, and we were like, "What the fuck is this dude saying?" They've since taken the video. They didn't take the video down because of the lawsuit. They weren't allowed to, but they had to private it because they still needed footage of it for the lawsuit. But so we can't watch it anymore. But I would love to have the clip of that, just to throw in his face.
So if they privated it, if you still had the link somewhere, or if it was saved on one of your playlists somewhere, you can actually still get to it.
I have the link. I tried so many times. I even tried to putting that into the Wayback Machine and going on archive.org to get the video, and it wasn't coming up. Yeah,
it's not real good about YouTube for sure.
No, I spent a whole day doing it. I tried.
Damn, that's too bad.
Yeah. But it's tough to get Bang energy drinks now because 1, they dicked up their distribution routes, so they're not even going to the stores, and 2, they had to take all of the cans out and put in new cans. So your stores might be stuck in between not getting them and waiting on the new ones. So we killed Bang. We did it. Thank you, everyone.
No, we're personally responsible for it. Get fucked, Jack OWOC. Bozo.
Yeah.
So then, that being said, it's not canceled anymore, but we both couldn't get our hands on it. So what did you end up getting? Because We both went to stores and said, we're just going to get some shit. So we have, I guess, technically, how many drinks did you get?
I have one.
I have 2.
Okay. Update since the last BDE episode that we did 9 months ago. I now have a mini fridge in my basement for energy drinks.
Let's go.
So give me 1 second. I'm going to go run to it and get my energy drink.
We'll cut this out in post.
The mini fridge does not get a lot of use anymore because I've stopped drinking energy drinks.
I have not. So I went keto, but then like as a substitute for drinking like any kind of soda that I would have drank previously, I decided the one thing that I was going to keep was zero sugar Venom.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just been doing that because they're just so cheap, and the gas station that I get gas at always has them. So it just kind of works out. I got like downstairs, we have a fridge in our garage, and I've probably got like 20 of those fuckers in there.
Oh, nice. I was on the Bang Energy website today, and one of their brands, it's called Mega Funk Energy Drink, Molten Funk Energy Funky Syrup.
That's a horrible name.
Oh, it's something. I think it's Mega Funk, something like that. And their whole thing is specifically like keto friendly energy drinks.
Yeah.
You know what? It's the 21st century. I have access to their website right here.
I was going to say, I'm trying to pull it up too. But I don't see it. I don't know where you did.
The witches shop by brand. It's called Meltdown Energy.
Meltdown? Is it a flavor of Bang, or is it its own thing?
It's its own thing.
If
you go on the Bang website, bangenergy.com, and scroll all the way to the bottom, shop by brand.
Wow, that can is hideous.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you definitely can't tell that has anything to do with Bang, which I'm sure was on purpose.
Yeah.
Because it's called Mango Bango. Never mind. Jesus Christ.
That's one of the flavors. Yeah, Mango Bango.
I was about to give them credit that they had like distanced themselves from, just anything OWOC related, but as it turns out, nope. Because they even have a Froze Rosé one, so
yeah,
which is my least favorite Bang, by the way. That thing is gross. It's even worse than birthday cake.
Oh wow! I was about to say,
awful. All
of the Meltdown flavors are Bang Energy flavor names. It's the same names, different brand.
That's
but
stupid.
I found one store that had a few different flavors, so I actually picked up a Bang Energy.
Oh,
I have whole lot of chocolata.
Okay.
I posted it in a couple Discords, and I was like, "Here's the 6 they have. Help me pick one." And someone went, "You should go Blue Raz because it seems the safest." It's like, "Oh, I appreciate you picking the safe route." And they were like, "Yeah, the chocolate one seems awful. I would never make you pick that." And then I sent a screenshot of that to Tom, and I was like, "This is the only vote. Help me pick one." And he was like, "You should get the chocolate one." I was like, "Okay, I'll get the chocolate one."
Oh my god, yeah, I'm looking at it on the website right now. What the fuck did you buy? Holy moly.
Oh, I don't know, but baby, we are back to the Bang, baby. I'm so excited.
So the stores I went to, I don't know if they have distribution here because I just couldn't find any Bangs, period.
Okay.
Like, none of the like basic bitch ones, nothing. Bang is just not on the shelves here. So I, in my infinite wisdom, decided, oh, well, if we're going to do an energy drink podcast, well, Logan Paul just came out with an energy drink. I don't know if you knew about that. Do you know what it's called?
We talked about it briefly. I saw a picture of it. I'm like, I've never heard of this. And you told me it was the Logan Paul one, but I forget the name.
It's called Prime. He and KSI, I guess, worked on this together. And people, I guess it came out at like Aldi's first, and people were like getting in fistfights over it, trying to get it first and stuff. It was weird. But honestly, it doesn't even look like an energy drink now that I have it. It looks kind of like one of those... you ever had like Body Armor?
Yeah. Oh, it's like a twist off bottle.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like a Body Armor kind of. It kind of even looks like a straight rip off of Body Armor, if I'm being real. Like, it's base coconut water, and then it's just the same shit you'd find in energy drinks, like a whole 9,000% of your vitamin A, and the same stuff that they do in every energy drink. The only difference is it's 25 calories and only 6 grams of carbohydrate and nothing else. So this one's Tropical Punch. I think they have a raspberry one too. I didn't get that one. I just got Tropical Punch. And then the other one that I got is called Fast Twitch.
Oh, I saw that today for the first time. That's the new Gatorade energy drink.
Yep. And I got Cool Blue in that one. I got the Prime second, so I figured I already had something that was probably raspberry in the car. Yeah. So I was like, all right, let me get the Fruit Punch one. And this one doesn't have any carbs at all, so it is fully friggin' keto. And it's just got a little bit of sodium, and that's it. And your vitamins and what have you. Nice. But yeah, I got these because these were kind of the only ones that would fit into keto other than like that. Well, sneak peek, I did a mini episode in the car. I don't know if you've posted that yet or not, but
no, not yet.
That comes out.
Yeah. I have the 2 mini episodes that you sent me, and I was going through, and I found a whole bunch of stuff on my hard drive that I never uploaded. So I'm gonna spend this week getting everything ready to go. So listeners, if you're listening to this, I posted not 1, but like 4 new episodes for you, like in the week leading up to this. So go catch up.
Shit about to pop off.
Yeah.
That'll be more content than we made all of last year then, huh?
Dude, I know. I'm just gonna release all that shit like in 1 week, like no room to breathe, just like no space in and out, just Monday, Tuesday, just the whole thing.
So, funny story, I've been dipping my toe back into content creation again as well, although this time it's gonna be in video format. I've been playing a lot of this World of Warcraft private server called Project Ascension.
Okay.
And there's not a lot of content creators for it, but it's humongous. There's like 20,000 people online at all times. It's nuts. And I was just surprised that there wasn't really anyone making videos for it. So I think I'm going to do that because I like trying out the random builds and stuff. So I don't know. They have one guy that does stuff, and his name's McDoubles, but he's kind of like a meme. So okay. Yeah, they need more than just that guy. So I'm going to try to be the other guy.
I made the decision last month that I was going to put a lot of energy into that fighting game podcast that I wanted to do. I did 2 episodes last year and then never touched it again, but I already got like 5 episodes fucking lined up. I got like guests up the wazoo for that shit. So that shit's going to start popping off soon.
Sick.
But, okay, so speaking of that, before we get to our energy drinks, right here on the air, I need you to confirm for all of our viewers, I'm forcing you to come on 0-2 Heroes. Do you want to do Melee, Rivals, or Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion?
Well, see, I feel like if we play Melee, I'm just going to body you, right?
What? When's the last time you played Melee?
Yesterday.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
I signed up for my first Melee tournament in 2 years yesterday, so I got to start practicing, because it's been fucking 2 years since I touched the sticks.
I've been on that Slippy grind, actually, so I'm probably going to fuck you up if we play that game.
Oh, okay. I kind of want to play that game even more now.
So, Jmook getting into, like, the god tier level, yeah, really just made me want to start playing again, because I was like, oh, Sheik is still fucking sick. Never mind. Like, it's been so long since I've seen a Sheik in a top 8 that, like, I was just like, this is my character, and maybe she's bad, so I'm just going to not play this game. But now that she's, like, making, at least semis every weekend, it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm going to do this now.
Not even just making top 8s. My boy Jmook won Genesis and Collision.
Yeah, I watched. I actually just watched that this morning.
Jmook is so good.
We're wasting content for your other good podcast. This is the shitty podcast now. Remember?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Melee, 0-2 here. Sorry, Melee, Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion, or Rivals of Ether. Your call.
I feel like we're equally matched in Punch Time Explosion, right?
Okay. Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, let's do that. Do you still have the download for all the netplay stuff for it?
I can re-download it. I'm still in that Discord. I haven't done it in a minute.
Okay, I'm not in that Discord for obvious reasons.
I will send you everything you need to set it up. And so is your schedule normally like this? Yeah.
Just for the next 8 weeks, I'm pretty much just exactly the same. Okay, and then cool. I've got 1 more semester and I graduate. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Then I will. Okay, we could talk about this off mic, but like 3 weeks from now, same place, same time, we're gonna do Punch Time Explosion.
You'll get all 1.5 of these hands.
Yeah.
All right, so since we don't have the same drinks, I guess we're gonna have to take turns, which is very strange. We've never done this before. Should I just go first since I have 2 and you have 1?
I was gonna say, if you don't even want to go through both of them, if you don't want to waste them for this podcast. Ever since you started telling people the show was like Hot Ones, but with energy drinks, it got me thinking. We just use it as a vessel to start conversation.
Sure.
We can just talk and bullshit and have the one energy drink. And then,
I mean,
like,
realistically, I kind of got these because I want to try both of them.
fuck it, let's do it. Try. Okay,
Yeah.
you go first, and then I'll go, and then you go.
Yeah, I mean, I got these ones because they weren't like energy drinks, you know? I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to catch a buzz off of these and be up until 3 a.m. These are hydration drinks, so this is fine.
Yeah.
So
Also,
normally I would have drank like probably 2 of my bottles of water this morning, but I just decided not to. I was like, all right, I'm just going to get these hydration drinks instead. So
yeah, shout outs to recording an energy drink podcast at 3 p.m. and not 9 o'clock at night again. So the schedule works great for me. I got up for work at 3, came home, took a nap, showered. I woke up. I'm kind of tired after my nap. Boom. Let's do it. Back to the bang.
yeah, no, for sure. This is my so usually I get up at like 7 a.m. and then I take Zach to school at 8, and then I do school stuff from like anywhere between 8:30 to like, I don't know, noonish when class starts, and then I'm out of class by like 2 o'clock. So after that, I don't have to do shit until I have to pick him up, and he gets out of school at 5 because he's doing track.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, he's a guest that needs to return, by the way.
Yeah, I think last time I saw him he was like an actual child.
Well, puberty is well on its way now.
Yeah,
he's raging through it.
Have that kid on. Whatever, bring him on.
I think the last time he was on, we were just doing the mini one outside of
the gas station.
Yeah, not even. It's not even the gas station, is it? It was the country store. Do they sell gas?
Yeah, they do sell gas.
Oh shit! I haven't been there in forever. So
that's how I found out they sold Venom, because that's right by where I used to live. And we were going into Charlotte one night, and I go, "Fuck! I forgot to get gas." So I pull over, and while I'm pumping gas, I'm like, "You know what? Let me go inside and check." And then I saw all of the Venom they have.
Whoa! Hold on a second. Hold on. So I was on Google, and you know how sometimes it'll show like related news to the thing you're looking at. So I was looking to see if Bang birthday cake was discontinued. And in the related articles, it says Taco Bell discontinuing the quesarito on April 19th.
Oh, no.
Do you understand how that is absolutely egregious? The fact that they could even do that to me, even though I'm keto now and I can't eat it, I just... The way I'm doing keto is I'm doing 3 weeks on and then 1 week off. Because my mom's been keto for a really long time, and she was telling me, yeah, if you just go at it like continuously for X amount of time for a long time, it stops working as well. You'll plateau. So if you go back on carbs for like a week, it'll kind of kick your body out, and then once you go back in, it'll be just like it was day one. You'll start burning again just the way that you should. So, I mean, she wasn't kidding. I gained like during my week off, I think I gained like 3 or 4 pounds, and then I lost it again within like 2 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she was super right, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. So during that week, I'm basically just like straight binging on things that I normally can't have anymore. So I went to like my very last day was the day that the Double Down came back.
Oh, okay.
Have you had the Double Down?
No.
It's disgusting. I don't recommend it. It's exactly what you think it is. It is just the most like gluttonous, just full of sodium. I'm pretty sure it's still rattling around inside me somewhere, and I ate that shit like over a week ago. It's just, I feel like it did permanent damage. But I'm back on now, and these drinks are going to help me get through it. Speaking of which, Prime. So how much do you know about Logan Paul? Anything at all?
Is he the one who filmed the video in the suicide garden in Japan?
I think that was his brother.
Okay, then no, I know nothing about him.
I think. Hold on, let me double check that. If he's the shithead that did that, then I want him to.
Okay, that is the only thing that comes to mind when I hear the name Paul. So.
Oh, it was him. Never mind.
Okay.
Fuck that guy.
Then only thing I know about him. I know he's a massive shithead.
He also keeps trying to box other people. Like he got into boxing, so now he's trying to like box famous people for pay-per-view money, and that's been going pretty well. He had you know who CoffeeZilla is?
No.
He's a guy. He's a YouTuber who basically exposes crypto scams.
Oh, nice.
And
okay.
Yeah, Logan's also got a big crypto scam going on right now, where he
Of
started
course he does.
he started an NFT game called Crypto Zoo or something, where it's basically just crypto Neopets, more or less. Except he took everybody's money and then never delivered anything.
Classic.
So yeah, so he's getting coffee zillaed right now. But he and this other big YouTuber, KSI, made this drink, and I expected it's going to taste just like body armor just by looking at it, because like body armor is pretty much the same ingredient list too. It's like some random like citric acids and then coconut water, and this looks like pretty much the same thing. It says there's vegetable juice for color, which why would they use that? It's not just food. I don't know why they wouldn't just use food coloring, but here we are. This one's going to be Tropical Punch, and unfortunately, we don't have any ASMR because these are. Well, hang on, let me see. Didn't even pick up on my mic. Sick. All right, here we go. Oh man, that is that's fucking good.
Is it?
I hate that it's good because I hate that guy. But holy moly, it's good. I'm gonna probably start drinking this. God damn it. Honestly, this might be better than. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm about to say this.
Don't say it.
Oh my god, you guys can't see the face that he's making at me right now because we have video. We're on video right now, but Mikey's pointing at me and making a very disapproving face, which clearly demonstrates that I should shut my fucking mouth and not say that it's better than Venom. So I won't.
That's not what I wanted to do. Do you know how to take a screenshot on a Mac? I'm using Hannah's laptop, and I don't know how to take a screenshot.
God no! Why would I know that?
I don't know.
Hold on,
Okay.
I will help you.
I bet we have a bunch of like
Press
angry nerds.
Shift Command 4, and then move the crosshair pointer where you want to start the screenshot. Press the mouse or trackpad button. Drag over the area you want to capture, and then release the mouse or trackpad button.
That's way
That's
too
so
much.
complicated.
Yeah. Also, when I have to like be in a pose to do that, that's too much.
That's
too
both
many
your
hands. for
hands.
that. Okay, so
That's-
sorry, viewers
that's
at home,
stupid.
you can't see it.
Hold on. If you just want to take just a screenshot, it's just Shift Command and 3,
Shift Command 3. Okay.
and it'll screenshot. Yeah, I don't know. Did it work?
No.
All right, fuck it. Macs are stupid.
I bet there's a whole bunch
Hey,
of like
I'm a
angry
Bozo. I have
Apple nerds.
Gyazo. Do your thing.
What?
Make your face. I have Gyazo. I can just screen
Oh.
cap this shit. All right, I got it.
Okay.
Good enough. That can be a thumbnail for this. I don't know what any of our places that use thumbnails, but if there is one, that can be the thumbnail.
I will use it. Okay. You set me up 3 times with this. So, speaking of thumbnails, speaking of people that we hate, and speaking of the double down, I decided we killed Jack OWOC.
Yeah.
Who's next? Caffeine
Eric
Man.
Silver. No,
Close.
Eric Silver.
No, I'm going to bring Eric Silver up later. But so
Okay.
I looked
Sure.
up. I looked up Caffeine Man right now, who we all know we don't like because he's a jerk.
We hate that guy.
And his most recent video is him doing a pairing of the Double Down and a Rockstar energy drink, which is like,
Ew.
yeah, it seems disgusting. But also, okay, listeners at home, I don't really care about numbers or metrics or viewership, but he has 679 followers on Twitter. I checked. We have 678 followers on Twitter, which
Oh.
I need everyone to recommend us to a friend. We need 2 more followers to have more followers than Caffeine Man, and that's all I need.
Wait, you can still see his following? I thought he blocked us.
Yeah, he blocked the BDE account. I looked it up on Mikey Tabletop.
Oh, okay. So his YouTube is pretty pathetic too, considering how long he's been making videos like basically every other day. To only have 43,000 subscribers and 543 videos is absolutely abysmal.
Is it? I only know podcast metrics. So like that means nothing to me because like looking at this, it was like, oh, 43,000 subscribers. That seems like a big deal. That's more than we have on Twitter, but I don't know how YouTube's metrics work.
To put it into perspective, like to get into the algorithm, he's doing all the right things, right? Like you post videos every day or every other day, and that's usually how you start getting recommended to people. But the fact that he's only managed to hook in 43,000 people after 550 videos, that means his subscribe rate is absolutely dog shit. So, like on Social Blade right now, which is the site that people use to kind of get an estimate of how much money a YouTube channel will make, as well as like all of their other metrics as well.
Yeah.
So in the last 30 days, he's only gained 300 subscribers.
Okay.
His estimated monthly earnings for his entire channel are $24.
Okay.
So yeah, he ain't doing great. Estimated yearly earnings are anywhere between $287 and $4.6 thousand. So he could have a video pop off, and then maybe he makes the high end, or if he keeps going the way he has been going, then he'll make the low end. And his views are absolutely all over the place as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, like, if you go on Social Blade, it'll show you a graph, right? Which I'm surprised you didn't know about Social Blade, because this website's right up your alley. But it builds a graph of when each of his videos comes out and how many views they currently have. So he'll go from, like, on the graph right here, he had a video come out on August 2020. It had 62,000 views. The next month in September, he had a video come out that got 103,000. And then the next month, he went back down to 62. So, and it's like that pretty much consistently all throughout the last 2 years. It's like up and down, up and down. So my man's is not doing so great. Not good enough where he should be talking shit to us on Twitter.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say, granted, $24 a month is more than what we make, but also
Sure.
just like we're not actually like trying. It's been 9 months since we've had an episode.
Yeah, we don't give a shit. Don't subscribe to us.
Yeah. Okay. So I know I say this all of the time, that just like don't subscribe to us. Subscribe to a better podcast. But please, just for 2 days, just follow us on Twitter so we can be higher than Caffeine Man. I'll screenshot it, send it to him, and then.
Do I have to start using our Twitter? Is that what it's going to take? Do I need to start using our Twitter?
Oh no, I'm on that Twitter all the time. I just like, I like.
I feel like if we're both going at it though, it's like, who knows?
It's always so funny because I'll get like an update on my phone, just like so and so liked your tweet. I'm like, I have no idea what this World of Warcraft reference is. I'm like, oh, Alex must be tweeting again.
Yeah, let's go. That's your boy. But yeah, so you have Bang. Which flavor do you have?
I have the whole lot of chocolata.
Oh yeah, that's right. God, this is gonna be gross. If this tastes like watery chocolate milk, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
And I know it's a video, so it's.
Hold on. No, if you hold it still, I can take another screenshot. Whoa! All right, I got it.
It looks like the Bang logo is being flushed down a poopy toilet.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Just like they did with Jack.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like that chocolate flavor going down, but it looks like just a big poopy swirl. It's disgusting.
And that had to go through multiple people before it got approved. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
And nobody was like, wow, that looks like a diarrhea toilet.
I'm going to go ahead and try this, and I'm going to ASMR this one because I got a can.
Yeah, go for it.
There we go.
Your mic didn't even pick it up.
Ah, God damn it. Okay, so so like all Bang energy drinks, this is clear, which I was not expecting. I was expecting like a chocolatey flavor.
Wait. Does your can say super creatine on it?
Yeah, this was one of the old ones.
Oh, you've got banned stuff right there.
Yeah, this is like a collector's item.
Oh, shit. We better dude, we got to reach out to Caffeine Man. I'm sure he'll be interested.
Go ahead, do me a favor and look up how much the old Bang cans are going for on the Silk Road and tell me, because I might just buy out the store and sell them.
I'm going to look at the Can Museum. Have you ever seen the Can Museum?
Yes, I reached out to the Can Museum to get to the bottom of the Legend of the Lost Venom on the Wikipedia page.
Oh no.
What?
The Can Museum is permanently closed.
Oh no.
Oh no. When did this happen? Because I think you were probably the one that told me about it. Honestly, like, oh, they're still tweeting.
Yeah, I was about to say I never realized it was an actual museum. I only know them from Twitter.
Yeah, in Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. Dude,
Taunton too. Not even super far away from where I grew up. Huh. I can't believe that's a real place either. Real talk.
I think their website might be down. I don't know if they're actually permanently closed because they're still tweeting and they're still linking to the website as if they think the website works.
Oh yeah, I see that. Oops. Oh, it's because they don't have an SSL certificate. Oh, that's awkward. Huh. How do they only have 433 followers on Twitter? Are you kidding me?
I don't know. We have more followers than that.
That's nuts. This is way cooler than us.
But so I reached out to them a couple months ago and I took screenshots of the Wikipedia page and I explained like, hey, it says on a wiki, I think it's a prank. I can't find anything on Google. I reached out. I never heard anything back. Do you have it in your museum somewhere? And they sent me the pictures of the Venom cans that they had. I'm like, yeah, I know that those exist. I'm looking for this one specific flavor. So then they actually like tweeted it out and they tagged us. They were like, hey, me and Big Drink Energy are trying to find this flavor. Does anybody have any information about it?
Yeah.
And no one responded because no one does. And then right before I left South Carolina, when we did Legend of the Lost Venom, we found out that someone removed it from Wikipedia for not having enough information.
Wait, what if it was the Can Museum?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Huh.
But then the thing is, it's back. Someone keeps putting it back on the wiki page.
I saw that. I actually looked this morning. It's still there.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what the fuck? And I went through like the wiki history to see who edited. And again, it's an anonymous editor. And it's just like, it's one of those.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
Did you know that it's not KDP anymore?
Really?
It's Dr. Pepper 7-Up now. They're not printing 99 cents on the can anymore as well.
Oh, I know. I got fucked hard with that yesterday.
Yeah, they're $1.50 now.
Oh, maybe where you are.
How much are they where you are?
Okay. I'm gonna tell this Venom story and then I'm gonna try the bang. So
Okay.
I call Keurig Dr. Pepper again I call their 800 number. I bought out all of South Jersey. There's literally one store in all of South Jersey. After that, I got to go to Pennsylvania. I call them and they say it's a Dollar Tree and like an 18-minute drive from me. I'm like, okay. I get out of work early yesterday. I drive all the way down there. I check out the Dollar Tree. They don't have it. I ask the guy who works there. He's never even heard of it. He's never received it. I'm like, okay.
And you should have told him to listen to our podcast.
Yeah. Right next to it was a Mexican supermarket. And it's a Venezuelan candy bar called Cocacetti. It's like a coconut wafer.
Cocacetti.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I've had it before.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of it. And I try to find it like whenever I find like a Latin American like food market. And I haven't been able to find it in Jersey yet. But so I went to this Mexican supermarket hoping that they would have it. And it's in the same shopping center. It's right next door to the Dollar Tree. And I check their fridge section because I was curious to see if there's any Mexican energy drinks, which they have a shit ton. They have like 6 different Mexican energy drinks. I'm very excited about that. But then they also have the 3 base flavors of Venom. They got the Black Mamba, the orange, and the yellow.
Death Adder and... Wait, no. Orange. Isn't orange the base one?
Hold on. Base one's red. And then
base one's orange. Death Adder is red. That's the fruit punch one.
Okay. So there's Black Mamba, which they had. They had the Death Adder, the fruit punch, and then they had whatever the yellow one is. I don't know.
Oh, mango.
Mango, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
Yeah, so they had those 3, so I pick them up, and they no longer have 99 cents on it. And, Alex, have you ever heard me speak Spanish?
You speak Spanish?
Yeah, exactly. So, I went up there, and it's a Mexican place, and they're talking to everybody in Spanish, and, like, I hate speaking Spanish. I'm super self-conscious. I feel very uncomfortable speaking Spanish. And I get up there, and in my most New York accent, I go, hey, how are you? I'm like, I'm going to initiate this conversation in English because please don't make me embarrass myself in Spanish. And then she's like, hola, ¿qué tal? I'm like, okay, cool. I guess we're doing this in Spanish. I'm like, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. So then I scan it. Just like, I got 3 of them. And she puts it through the scanner, and it's not in their system. Because obviously, I'm the only person buying this. Because I am 99% sure that the delivery driver fucked up and delivered it to this Mexican joint instead of the Dollar Tree right next door.
Very likely.
Because in Venom's like database, when I called the 800 number, it was supposed to get delivered to the Dollar Tree. The cans are $1. Instead, it's in a Mexican supermarket. Someone fucked up there.
Yeah.
So they're scanning it in there, and like I'm trying to like work up the courage in Spanish to say, "Hey, it's normally 99 cents. It's only $1." But she calls her manager over, and they're talking in Spanish. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But I even like looked up on Google to find a picture of them with the 99-cent can, and then they go, they must have charged me what they charge like the Mexican energy drink. So they put it in the system. Motherfucker charged me $3.99 for it.
A piece?
A piece. I bought 3 of them. It cost me like $12.50. What the fuck?
My god. Yeah, that's highway robbery. Don't do that again.
I know. And I'm like, I'm not even drinking energy drinks anymore. I got it because I found it, and it's like I need it because it's part of the journey. But like, I don't see me going back there to spend $4 on a Venom.
Yeah, hell no. If they were much more than $1.50, I don't think I'd still be drinking them, to be honest.
No. But yeah, it's just like I found them, they overcharged me, and they got delivered to the wrong store. So that's my Venom story.
I feel bad because I shouldn't say it like that. Because I'm really underplaying how great Venom is by saying it like that. Venom is fantastic, but I already don't want to be drinking energy drinks, so I can't really reasonably justify spending more than like $1.50, if that makes sense. But if you like energy drinks, $1.50 for a Venom is a fucking steal, and you should do it. There we go.
I spent $3.99 on them. Definitely worth it. But so that's my Venom story. I'm gonna go ahead and try a whole lot of chocolate now.
What does this smell like?
Oh, it smells bad. It smells like carbonated chocolate milk.
That's exactly what I thought it was going to smell like. I'm glad you're doing this and not me. This is probably the same joy that people get out of listening to us gag after we drink birthday cake bang.
Yeah.
I'm going to get to experience it. Oh, this is great. All right, down the hatch.
Cheers in another language. I'm going to go ahead and say RestInPiss Bozo.
Pitter patter. Let's get at her.
Oh, it's really not bad. I'm like,
what?
Oh, okay, nope. There's the signature bang aftertaste. That's where it gets you.
The gross ass creatine.
Yeah,
sneaking up.
So at first I'm drinking. I'm like, okay, it tastes like weird. Like if you took like that chocolate milk powder or like chocolate, like the syrup that you use, and put it in water instead of milk, it just tastes like diluted chocolate. But then you get that gross bang battery acid taste in the back of your throat.
That's it, curing your hard R.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus, man. OWOC is the fucking worst. Ugh. Oh, you're drinking more of that shit? Oh my god.
For the content, baby.
Oh, but I'm the only one who really is getting it here. Like, because I can see it happening.
Too.
Oh,
so bad.
I'm so sorry you just had to do that. Well, granted, you did it to yourself, so.
Yeah. So, would not recommend.
Well, it's a bang product, so big surprise.
You know what I would recommend though? Alex, you wanna go ahead and call Mr. Eric Silver on the phone and see if he picks up?
Yes, absolutely. Do you want me to do it? Do you have his number?
I texted you a screenshot of it the other day, and you said it was the same number that both of us still have.
Oh, I'm not going to dox Eric, but yeah, no, I think it is. Hold on.
Because I reached out to him all week, and all week being yesterday and today, and I've yet to hear back, so I don't want to keep bothering him.
I'm going to call him on the trap phone, so he won't know it's me, too. Let's see. Eric. Yeah, that's the same number. I'm like 99% sure.
Yeah, I looked it up. It's the same number I have.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give me a second. I got to find it again. Because I just looked at your screenshot. So did he never respond to you?
No, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I sent him 7 messages, but it's not like a harassing 7 messages. It's all like the one text. I just split it up.
Yeah.
Because I think that's easier to read than just having like a massive wall of text. And he didn't respond to any of them. But I saw that he moved to Detroit.
Yeah, that seems weird. For a job or something, I guess.
He moved there for a job.
So, all right, hang on. I got to figure out if it'll let me do this. Unplug. All right. So, yeah, I'm just going to do it because he might think I'm like a customer or something if I'm calling from a different phone number. So he might actually answer. When was the last time we heard anything from Eric?
I'll probably the group text that we had like probably like, oh, you know what it was? I texted him not last July 4th, but the July 4th before that. I was like, hey, have you ever heard of this rapper, Maxo Keem? I think he'd be up your alley. He's like, dude, I love Maxo Keem. He's like, Meso, how are you doing? This is over text. I'm like, good. How are you doing? I heard you got a new job. Never responded.
Nice. That's the Eric Silver special. All right, we're dialing. Let's go. You ready?
Okay, last time I heard from him was May 28th, 2022.
Just for clarity, today is March 15th, 2023. So
almost a year.
It's been a hot minute. I think it's probably been longer than that for me, right? Like, hold on, let's see. When was the last time I texted Eric? August 23rd of 2022. So yeah, it's been a minute. And we were talking about work stuff, apparently. I didn't work there in 2022. What the hell? Oh, never mind. I see. This was us trying to negotiate when we were going to do that episode with Tom, I think.
Yeah.
Does Tom's phone number start with a 5?
Yes, I think so.
All right, yeah, then that's Tom. Okay. Yeah, so that was the last time I heard from Eric.
Oh, I forgot I just threw everyone in a group text one day. I was like, hey, this is BDE. Let's do something.
Oh, so Eric might not have even been in that text. He might not have ever looked at it. All right, fantastic. All right, well, I'm dialing. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Eric Silver, I guess. Oh, God. Is that picking up?
Yeah.
He's not going to fucking answer. God, come on.
Please leave your message for 9.
Turn it off.
Damn. Yeah, no, I did. I cut it off in time. Eric's phone number starts with a 9. Whew. Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Not surprised, just disappointed.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of par for the course. I wonder why he decided to stop just fucking messaging us at all. Like, he never responds to me either.
Like, we've tried to hit him up on, like, Facebook. I remember you tagged us in a couple things.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what his deal is, but...
Eric, if you're listening to this, at one point, I Googled Eric Silver obituary because you stopped responding for so long.
Are you dead, my guy?
Turns out Eric Silver is a very, very common name, and there are a lot of Eric Silvers who are dead, but not our Eric Silver.
Well, not all of them have been on Barstool Sports.
Not all have been on Barstool Sports.
That was his crowning achievement at that point in his life.
Yeah.
Getting to do the horsey dance on Barstool. Also, I killed this Prime. Shit's great.
Okay, good. I had 3 sips of Bang, not going back to it.
All right, there goes $3 you lit on fire.
Oh, well worth it. It's for the content, baby. You're welcome, listeners.
All right, so we're going to do some more content. Let's get fast twitching, huh? I got Cool Blue, which doesn't really say what flavor it is, which really should have been cause for alarm.
Okay, but before you open it, the first thing to come to my mind, Cool Blue?
Mm-hmm.
Cool Blue Ranch Doritos.
No.
It's Dorito flavored. You played yourself.
I was thinking like Deep Blue, like chess algorithm. But
oh, okay.
Yeah, big chess playing computer. But how the hell was I the one that thought of that and not you? I figured that was way more up your alley.
That is up my alley, but yeah.
Like, no, when you were going like, oh, you know what I'm thinking? I thought for sure that's what was coming. Like I was like 100% sure.
No. Cool Blue, Cool Ranch, Blue Bag. Come on, it makes sense.
All right, fair enough. I don't know if this is going to pick up on the mic. It probably won't, but anything?
A little bit. I'll pick it up in post.
Oh, this smells awful. Oh, God, this smells like a pomegranate's anus. Oh, God, so bad. All right, down the hatch. Oh, God, that's fucking gross. Oh, God, fuck. Ew. It's like a much, much worse version of Blue Gatorade.
Oh, okay.
Like sewer water blue Gatorade.
Oh,
Fucking-
wait. You have the Gatorade energy drink right now?
Yeah, it's called Fast Twitch.
Gotcha.
Ugh. Oh, God, I'd almost rather have a birthday cake bang. Whew, that's bad. Gatorade. I'm an alumni, and you guys are letting us down right now. This shit is garbage. Take it off the shelves and go back to doing what you were doing. It's much better. I used to live off of Gatorade in college. That shit was free. It was honestly, you could get a bottle of water for $1 or a bottle of Gatorade for free. That's how it was at UF, bro. So, I'm not going to drink the rest. That's going in the garbage. No fucking way. Oh, God.
Okay, go ahead, and you're the only one with 2 drinks. You fucked yourself. Go ahead and Voltron cup them, and let's see where that goes.
Shit. I drank all the Prime, and then I just threw the other one in the garbage.
I figured we weren't going to do the Voltron cup because I only have the one.
Well, here's the good news. I have a zero sugar Venom that's sitting right here next to me that's already open, so I'm just going to wash that down. Oh, yeah, baby. That's the stuff. All right.
Okay, so since you're the only one with multiple drinks, go ahead and rank them. Zero sugar Venom, Twitch Fast, and Prime.
Okay. Obviously, are we going to start from the bottom or the top? Where do you want me to start?
Start from the bottom, because I think we all know which one's the bottom.
Okay, obviously Twitch Fast Gatorade.
Obviously.
Actual fucking trash. If this were a tier list, I'd put Zero Sugar Venom and Prime on the same exact tier.
Okay.
So they're both 1, whereas Gatorade is a clear 3.
Gotcha.
There just is no 2. Does that fuck up your statistics at all?
Not at all. I have not kept track of the statistics in years. I probably
Really?
should. And because every time I do this, I think, oh, I'm going to go back and re-listen to our old episodes and take down all the statistics. And then I start to listen to it. I'm like, I could not be fucked to listen to myself. I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I feel the same way, actually. So there's been times where I want to go back and listen to episodes, but then, like, it's bad listening to yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was recently a guest on Pixel Project Radio. Shout out. Thank you for having me on. And I get 30 seconds into it, and I introduce myself. I'm like, I really want to turn this off, but I also want to support them and give them a listen as a thank you for having me on. But fuck, I hate the way I sound.
So it's not that I hate the way that I sound, but sometimes I feel like I come across as a much more arrogant bastard than I am just because of the way that I talk. And I fucking hate listening to myself. If I weren't me, I'd hate myself. I get why people don't like me, even though some of the things that I say aren't like necessarily, you know, agitating to people.
Yeah.
The way that I say them, I can definitely understand why people don't like me. I get it. I can't help it, man. I was taught to talk this way because I'm from Florida, you know?
Florida.
We have no accents and no fucks.
You and Jack OWOC, 2 peas in a pod.
No, don't put me in that pod.
Indistinguishable in my mind. You and Jack OWOC, pretty much the same person.
You know who's also from the same place as Jack OWOC?
The dude from Help Energy?
Well, yes, but also Eric.
Oh, man.
Did you not know that?
Peas in a pod.
Did you not know that?
I forgot he was from Florida. In my mind, he's a Clemson boy.
He used to live, like, up the street from where Bang Energy's offices are.
I remember talking about that when we were looking up, we all applied to work at Bang one day when we were all working at Carolina Shred.
Yeah, because we wanted to be Bang Stars.
Yeah, we're like, oh, the
Bangsters, Bang Stars.
No one knows.
I don't remember either, yeah. Brand ambassadors, basically.
Yeah. But
Shit, man. Did you have anything else, or are we wrapping this shit up in an actual timely manner?
We are going to wrap it up in a timely manner, because I got to be off in a couple of minutes. But I have an announcement to make. At the time of recording, so by the time you listen to this, all this and the previous episodes will be out.
Sick.
The only other ongoing, or at least lengthy, energy drink podcast that I know of is Energy Sesh with the Beverage Bros. And they no longer exist. They stopped recording like a year into it. But they had a really steady schedule of a new episode every 2 weeks. So they hit up to 23 episodes. This episode right here that you're listening to right now at time of recording, episode number 24. So we have officially surpassed the Energy Sesh.
Get fucked. Wait a minute. Aren't you like Facebook friends with those guys or some shit?
We're Twitter friends because they had me on their show like years ago. They had me like back when like I was like I don't want to say I'm not a fucking nobody now, but like I know other podcasts and like we're friendly and we collaborate. Before any of that, I just reached out to them. I was like, hey, I like energy drinks. You need someone who knows esports? I know esports, and they had me on as a guest. And
I
then
vaguely remember that.
I wanted them to come on, like, I wanted to do like a special, like, our 3-year anniversary episode. I originally wanted to do, instead of an AMA, I wanted to do a crossover with them.
Yeah.
So I reached out, and they're not active on their podcast account anymore. So then I went through their followers, and I know both the hosts' real name. So then I found the 2 hosts, like, their personal accounts, and I DM'd a group chat with the 3 of us. I was like, hey, I don't know if you remember me, this is Mikey, blah, blah, blah. I'm still doing this thing. I know you haven't in a while, but I would love for you to come on, because you had me on. I want to return that favor. We're doing a big 3-year anniversary thing. And only one of the brothers responded. He was like, no thanks, we hung up the mics. But,
What? So at least they didn't leave you on red, I guess.
Oh,
that's what Eric's doing to us.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. Oh, shit, I should reach out to them, because you know what? They're from Philly.
Yeah, that's why I thought you guys were homies. Like,
yeah, they're like 20 minutes from me. But so with this episode, we are officially the undisputed energy drink podcast champions.
So does this mean that we're going to start getting exclusive offers like they did with The Rock?
I have no fucking clue how they pulled that off. They got Zoa Energy like a month before like street release, and they did like a preview review of it. I'm like, how did you manage to do that? I am literally your only fan.
Yeah, we did Zoa too, didn't we? But it was already out by the time we got it, obviously.
No, I don't think I ever had Zoa.
That wasn't one of the ones that you got at not Whole Foods. I forget what the hell that place was. Trader Joe? No, not Trader Joe's. What was it called? Earth Fair.
Earth Fair. No,
when they were closing.
Zambazon.
Yeah, that's right. That shit was gross.
Because I don't think Zoa came out until I already like moved to Jersey. So Zoa was like a pandemic thing.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
No, it wasn't a pandemic thing. Oh no, it was a pandemic thing because they started their podcast during the pandemic because they needed to because they're brothers, so they used to like go out and like get dinner and stuff together. But when they couldn't, they decided to start a podcast together because of quarantine. Yeah. And so Zoa came out during that time frame. So I already like moved at that point.
So you know what that means? It's time to reach out to Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Yeah. it's our fucking turn.
So we are now the undisputed caffeine kings of podcasts.
I mean, real talk, we were always the caffeine kings of podcasts, though.
We were, but now we're the undisputed ones. We've beat them by every metric imaginable.
They weren't bringing the same... what's the term I'm looking for here?
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz, yes, exactly. Not the same energy, bro. They didn't have the same whatever the fuck it is that we have here. Panache.
Yeah. Their podcast...
Fucking intensity.
Their podcast never started off as the Big Dick Energy podcast. They were always just...
The Small Dick Energy podcast.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like listening to 2 librarians talk about the Dewey Decimal System. That shit was boring. I tried to listen to some of their episodes after you were on, and I was just like, I can't fucking do this. This is too boring.
If it wasn't for the fact that we talk all the time, I would go back and find that message, but it's from like 2 years ago. But you were like, dude, what the fuck is this show? It's so boring. But like,
I think I called it actual trash.
Yeah, but like I was like into that sort of thing because it's like really informative. They like interviewed people like who like owned a startup energy drink company, and like they talked about like nootropics or whatever, and like they talked about like the business aspect of just like that's how I learned there was an aluminum can shortage from their podcast. So
I mean, is there any reason that we couldn't do that?
It's not fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we wouldn't get to talk about dicks at all either, so...
Yeah, like I was about to say, I think everybody who listens to us listens to it for the banter, for our personalities, for our back and forth. I think if I sat down... Like, I've thought about doing, like a legitimate, like, history of Venom episode, and, like, how they started off, and then they got bought out by Snapple, and I'm like, no one would enjoy that except you and I. Like, no one's going to sit and listen to a 40-minute explanation of the history of this can.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And the only reason we care is because we're like avid consumers of the thing. It's not even like it's necessarily an interesting topic, you know?
Yeah. Also, we're both at least 80% autistic.
I'm 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the actual diagnosis. You
got
only
the actual-
just barely failed. So
I got the 4 out of 5.
yeah, exactly. So fuck, man.
Yeah,
Well,
we're the
I'm
only
glad
ones
that
who
we're
enjoy
better than
that.
those guys.
Yeah, but I don't think I have anything else on my end. I think I'm gonna get out of work early tomorrow. I'm gonna come back and start editing everything and just like get that backlog out into the ether. I found back when we had the Patreon, I found a special Patreon bonus episode that I did with my brother where we reviewed bourbon.
The Fed?
What? Yeah, the Fed.
The Fed?
Yeah.
You forgot your brother was a Fed for a second.
No, I thought you called him Ed, and that's like my boss's name. I'm like, no, not Ed, Chris. But yes, my brother is officially a federal agent. So, motherfucker, he relocated to Philly.
Yeah.
Like the ATF stationed him in Philly, so he's like 30 minutes from me now. And he asked to borrow one of my spare mattresses because he like ordered one online. It didn't come in yet. I'm like, all right, whatever. He comes over.
It's a weird thing to borrow.
I know. That's what. It's a fucking bitch and a half. I had to get it out from like the second floor down out of my house. He strapped it to like the roof of his Jeep. And then like he's supposed to come over tomorrow to return it. It's been fucking 2 months. But because he's a federal agent and not like a local or a state trooper,
Yeah.
he has like a federal gun permit, so he can bring his gun wherever the fuck he wants. And like he drove from his house to my house to get a mattress. He was like, dude, check out, I'm strapped. And like picks up his I'm like, why are you bringing a gun to my house? What could you possibly need the gun for with this mattress?
To shoot somebody. Duh.
Yeah, but he can, so he will, because he's a Fed.
Yeah, absolutely. I would do the exact same thing.
Okay, I will say, speaking of him, I one time texted him, and I was like, dude, can you send me a text that was like, hey, I just checked out your podcast. It fucking sucks. No wonder you have no listeners. And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I deleted that conversation, and then he texted me that, and I took a screenshot and I tweeted it as if it was like an actual complaint from my brother, for like viral marketing. And then everyone was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. That's so sad. I would be devastated if I got that news. I was like,
and meanwhile, you're over here like, no, this is great news.
Yeah. This is okay. Also, that's a little behind the scenes. One more behind the scenes. I texted myself one day, and I want to see if I still have the text. Hold on.
You text yourself?
I texted myself, and then I took a screenshot of it specifically for this tweet.
Okay. Can we take a second to talk about how sad it is that you text yourself?
No. I only did this specifically for this viral tweet, which I'll get to.
Oh, okay. So you like send yourself like screenshots of shit?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's way different than what I thought we were talking with here. Like, woof. Thank God. We were about to have a very different conversation there for a second.
No, okay, we're about to have a very different conversation because it opens up with, "Hey Michael, it's blank."
Oh boy.
But this was for viral marketing. So I texted myself, "Hey Michael, it's," and I typed "it's censored" because I blacked that out on the screenshot. "I know it's been years since we last spoke, but I just found your podcast. I'm sure you're a different person than you were in high school, and I know I'm a different person than I was in high school, but holy fuck, I couldn't make it through half an episode. This just reaffirmed my decision to dump your ass. This is the stupidest shit I ever listened to. I hope you're still a virgin." And
I think I remember seeing this.
yes, and I thought it was really funny. Like, clearly, this is like over the top. And I captioned it with like, "Well, I guess my ex found my podcast." And
Yeah, you sent me this too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and the amount of vitriol that fake text got, I had like random podcasts like, "This is unacceptable. He makes a great podcast. Mikey deserves better. I bet she was a bitch." And like, there is no X. I typed this myself, and it made me so uncomfortable for this like imaginary woman that she was getting that much hate online. I deleted the text. I deleted the tweet because I felt bad.
Dude, it's kind of nice to know you got some ride or dies though. Fuck.
Oh, dude, I got the homies, and I appreciate that. But I was like, oh wow, just like I texted myself. This person does not exist. But I'm going to go ahead and delete this just because I don't want to put that type of negativity into the already shitstorm negativity that is Twitter.
Yeah. Oops, I didn't know that I was opening that fucking can. Better close it real quick.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
So I think that's everything I have. I will talk to you off mic, and we can go ahead and schedule a time to do Punch Time Explosion. So listeners, you're going to be getting more Alex and me just on a different podcast. It'll be cool. It'll be What Up. But
Better podcast.
Yeah, the better
You hype it
podcast.
up.
I think I'm going to start putting like more effort into that because this barely counts as a podcast, and I want to make that an actual podcast.
Whoa, hey now, whoa. This counts as a podcast. It's a good one.
Yeah, that's like our whole thing, though. Just like, remember that time I never followed it up, but I want to do it once a year, where when Good Pods was like a big thing, and I made our fake, just like top of the charts, #1 podcast for not giving a fuck, #2 podcast for hating cops.
Wait, did Good Pods die?
Everybody stopped using it. It's not dead, but like they were doing like a whole bunch of like, I don't want to say viral like underground marketing, but they were doing like a really hard social media push where they were like following everyone and like adding everyone and like giving you like perks for like
Oh, they were getting a
using
little
their
desperate.
app. And then like after 3 months, everyone I know was like, this is fucking stupid. It's just, it combines the worst elements of Spotify and the worst elements of Twitter into a shitty UI. I'm just going to go back to listening on Spotify. And I legitimately don't know anybody that still uses GoodPod, either like as a podcast or as a listener.
Yeah, that makes sense. They kind of, when we stopped using it, I was kind of noticing that it reeked of desperation. So
Yeah.
I guess everybody else thought so as well.
Yeah, very much so. So that's everything I have. I'm going to go ahead and do these plugs real quick.
Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter at Mikey Tabletop. Follow Alex on Twitter at Quavith. Follow us on Twitter at BDE Pod. We need 2 more followers to beat Caffeine Man, and that's what we need.
I believe in us. We can do it.
Yeah, once we get more followers than Caffeine Man, I'm going to count that as a victory. After that, Help Energy. You're on notice. We're coming for you. Sleep with one eye open. We fucking killed Jack OWOC. We're coming for you next. Help
Motherfucker.
Energy.
He started it too, that fuckboy.
What's up?
He started it too. That feud is on him.
Oh,
We
yeah.
didn't start this one.
He's almost an equal level of fucking Batman villainy that Jack OWOC is. So
Well, that's why they're homies.
totally on him. So I don't know your name. I never looked you up. But Help Energy CEO, you're gonna meet the same fate Jack OWOC did. We're coming for you. We're gonna sick us and all 697 of our followers after you. We're coming for you.
Dude, that was actually secretly savage. I didn't even look you up. I don't know what your name is. You're not important enough, motherfucker.
No, just be on watch. You got anything to plug? You want to plug that YouTube you're gonna start making content on?
Yeah, it's just Quavith. Same as the Twitter.
Cool. I will start linking that in the show notes. Go check that out. Be on the lookout for more episodes. We got shit coming. I don't know. You got anything else?
Nah, man. I think that's about it.
All right, cool. Peace. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time.
Peace, love, and hair grease. Shout out to Claude.